Hey guys, so I want to talk today about the number one thing that led me to success with my product based business, the Dapper Dog Box. So, for those of you that don't know anything about my background, I started, scaled, grew, and sold a multi six figure e commerce and subscription box business named the Dapper Dog Box. So, I started the business in 2016 from my kitchen in California. And I grew it over 2.5 years to 350,000 in revenue. I had no staff, I had no support, I had no one helping me. It was me. My dog was my inspiration behind the business. And I really spent 2.5 years learning, testing things, using my marketing background to grow my business. But today I want to talk about one thing that I really attribute to one of the main reasons my business did succeed, why it did generate, again, close to $400,000 in revenue in 2 years. I grew my revenue. I really had loyal super fan customers that kept buying from me over and over again. And in the end, I sold my business. So for those of you who have a new product-based business, whether you are selling, products on Shopify, on Etsy, on Amazon, you have a subscription box business on Cratejoy. Launching a business is very scary. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work. You struggle with knowing what to do. How do I get more customers? How do I get more sales? How do I get people to buy from me over and over again? How do I create that loyalty in my business? And those are things that I really figured out over those 2.5 years. So again, I'm going to talk about one thing that I attribute to my success with my business. There's a lot of things that I attribute, but today I'm going to talk about one thing. So the number one thing that I did that led me to succeed with my business, again, to grow to multi six figures in revenue, to get thousands of customers over the years, to get 5-star reviews, to build that super fan customer base, was I implemented multiple channels of customer acquisition and sales. So what does that mean? What is customer acquisition? How does that relate to you, and why should you care? So customer acquisition in marketing geek language is basically how you get customers. So we can break that down. Customer acquisition is how you get customers. How do you get sales for your business? How are you getting people to buy from you? Customer acquisition. So say, for example, for you see a blog post that talks about a specific holiday product that you think is great for your child. So you click on the blog, you're scrolling around, you think it's a great product for you, you click, and then you buy it, right? So that blogging would be a channel of that business's customer acquisition. They use the blog to get you to buy from them. So what I did was, and I'm going to talk about kind of how this relates to your business and why you should care. But what I see is a lot of businesses, especially in the first 6 months to a year, they really put all of their eggs in one basket. And what that one basket generally is Instagram. And while Instagram is amazing, we're going to talk about that today. And I'm going to talk about how I made Instagram one of the greatest channels of acquisition for my business. But for today, I just want to mention the fact that you cannot rely on only one channel of acquisition. You have to have more than one place to get customers from. So one of the things that I really did was I didn't spend all of my time on one channel like Instagram. So if you are someone who is not seeing enough sales in your business, you want more sales, you want more customers, you're not making enough money in your business, then you really have to diversify your acquisition channels. And that means getting your business and getting your content on more than one place. So not just Instagram. And again, love Instagram. That was one of the best channels for my business, which I'll talk about, but it's vital for the health of your business that you are on more than one channel. And so again, what I see today when I work with a lot of business owners and what I see, around is that people think, well, I'm just making money from Instagram, so why do I need to be elsewhere? Well, there's really two things. One is Instagram can literally turn off your account tomorrow. I've seen it happen to people. Literally yesterday, I got blocked out of my Instagram account for 3 hours because someone was trying to hack into it. I don't know why, but if I didn't have the right things set up in place, like I could have been locked out of my account. But Instagram literally can turn your account off. And if someone hacks into your account and you don't have the backup thing set up, you're literally locked out of your account. There's no one on Instagram that's going to help you get back in. So it is very important to understand that social media channels are extremely important. So I'm not going to say that they're not, but it's important for you to know that you have to be elsewhere. You have to diversify your acquisition channels. And I'm clapping because that means this is an important point. So you have to know you have to be in more than one channel. And that doesn't mean, repurposing your Instagram posts to a different platform. Like you have to have different strategies that are different in place. So really that's the biggest thing. I did a lot of other things right, but one of the best things that I did really from early on in my business was I really diversified my acquisition channels. I was on more than one place, getting customers, nurturing them, getting them to buy from me. So if this is you, if your business right now, you're struggling to get customers, you don't know how to get more sales, you don't know how to get, well, I already said that. You're basically looking for more sales, more customers for your business, then this training is great for you. And I hope you can learn a few things. So let me talk a little bit about some of the things that I did and how, again, I use those different channels to see success. So for my business, I'm going to talk about Instagram first. So again, the point of this is showing you that you have to diversify your acquisition channels. You cannot just focus on one channel. That is so dangerous. And I see a lot of people that tell business owners like, oh, only focus on Instagram. Not true. It's very dangerous and don't believe them. So, I'm going to talk about 3 channels that I used for my business that were the greatest return on investment. So ROI, return on investment. So these are 3 things, 3 channels that brought my business revenue, sales, customers. And I'm going to talk about the benefits of these 3 channels. So the first one, again, I'm not bashing Instagram. Instagram is like the greatest channel for a product-based business. You have to be on Instagram, especially if you're targeting, a younger demographic of people. You have to be on it. That's a given. However, you need to be on other channels too. So for Instagram, a few results that I got from my business from Instagram. So number 1, Instagram was our number 1 for social media. Instagram was our number 1 place that I generated sales and got customers. So again, out of all the platforms, Instagram was by far our best performing. So I'm going to put that out there. The second is I grew the account to 42,000 followers organically in 2.5 years. So a lot of people ask me, how do I get more followers? How do I increase my followers? So I have a lot of things that I can help with that. But for today, I just want to kind of show you some results that I got for my business. And one of the results was growing my account organically, no bots. I didn't pay for things. I didn't pay for people to follow us. 42,000 followers organically. The second is literally, followers are important. They're not the most important metric that you need to care about. They're one of them, but not the most important. What you care about is how many people, there's 2 things. One, how many people are buying your products from Instagram. So if you have a Shopify store, you can literally connect your account and you can sell products on your Instagram account. Instagram is changing. They're making it more shoppable, just like Pinterest, which I love. So they're making it easy for you to sell your products from Instagram. So one metric that you want to look at is what sales are you generating from Instagram? That should be your first metric, not followers, not any of the other crap. That's your first metric that you should care about. 2 is how many people are you driving from Instagram to your website each week, each month, each year. Instagram gives you that metrics in the analytics. That's what you should be looking at. You should not be obsessing over your follower count. The more followers you get, great. It does give credibility. It makes your business look better because you have more followers. But more followers doesn't always mean more sales. You have to get the right followers. You have to get an engaged audience, which is one of my favorite things to teach about, is how to grow an engaged audience. An engaged audience is what will buy from you. So Instagram, 2 metrics. 1, growing your account to how many people are visiting your website from Instagram. So for my business, I would literally get thousands of people from Instagram going to my website every single week. So you can imagine the traffic that I drove from Instagram. Literally hundreds of people going to the website, each week, each month, thousands of profile visits on Instagram. Definitely grew a very engaged audience. And when you have an engaged audience, that's the audience that will keep buying from you over and over and over again. So loved Instagram, one of the most important channels for a product-based business, but you have to know how to use it strategically. You have to know how to create content, what kind of content your ideal customer cares about. You have to really understand how to get people to do things for you. So you want to really build up your customers' engagement. So how do you get your customers to do things for you? So posting photos, things like that. So Instagram is amazing. It was definitely one of our best platforms. Like I mentioned, we grew a very loyal and engaged audience. It was pretty amazing. I used to call it the little Instagram family because so many of my customers would get on Instagram, post photos. They really care. They felt like they were part of this little community. And that is what I attribute to my Instagram success, was building and nurturing a community. It cannot just be you selling, pushing products on them. You have to build an engaged audience, basically. So the second channel that gave me a lot of success in my business is, can you take a guess? Email marketing. So if you guys follow me on social media, you know my love for email marketing. The return on investment is crazy. It's huge. Email marketing literally allows you to resell to your customers over and over and over again. It's a place where you nurture your leads. So people that opt into your website, your pop-ups, you might have a freebie. So whatever you have that people can opt into, you have to have a place to nurture them. So right now, if your email marketing strategy is, number one, you probably don't have one, because most people that I work with don't really have an email marketing strategy. And that's okay. That's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you what to do. But ideally, your email marketing strategy is more than, emailing my list once a month or emailing my list a few times per year. Like, that's not a strategy. And you're probably thinking, well, email marketing doesn't work for me. Well, that's why it doesn't work. You have to have a strategy, and that includes a lot of emails that are very curated in a specific way. So you have to be very specific. You can't just send your audience an email and expect them to buy from you. You have to have a strategy. You have to nurture them. There's one huge benefit to email marketing that trumps everything else. The one thing that makes email marketing amazing is that you own it. Social media is a borrowed territory. You don't own those channels. You own your email list. So the more you grow your email list, that's yours. So say Facebook shuts you off or Instagram blocks your account. You have your email list to still do your business, right? It's very important that you understand that email marketing is yours and social media is not yours. They can literally cut you off. So that's one of the huge benefits. So some of the results I got from my email marketing and list building. So I grew my email list to 11,000 people in 2.5 years. So I'm trying to give you lots of stats so you can see some of the success I've had with my product-based business. And for email marketing, that really was one of the top generating places for revenue. So again, email marketing, there's lots of layers to it. You have emails that go out to leads. Then you have emails that go to customers to try to get them to buy from you again. Then you have emails that go out for promotions. And then you have emails that, talk about blah, blah, blah. So there's a lot of different streams when it comes to email marketing and list building. So growing your email list. And then once you have that list, how are you marketing to them? What are you sending to them? How are you nurturing them so they are prepped and primed to buy from you? That's the key with email marketing. When done the right way, extremely effective. So again, email was one of our top generators for my business. It was an amazing way to not only get leads to convert into customers, but it was also a way that I could get my customers to add products to their monthly boxes for the subscription box to, we would do add-ons and specials like that. So having a really engaged email list allowed me to really increase my customer lifetime value and really massively make more profit every month because of those add-ons that I was doing. And then the other thing too is really having an engaged email list. It enables you. So when you do have your Black Friday sale, you have your BOGO sale, you have your Mother's Day sale, like whatever it is, when your email list is used to opening emails from you, then they will buy from you when you want them to. So that's really the biggest thing with email marketing is you have to have a very specific strategy to nurture your audience. So when you do have your sales and promotions, they're ready to buy from you. So email marketing, list building, a huge part of my old business, one that I am very excited to help teach you more on and really help you understand the misunderstandings around email, because I do think that email marketing is very misunderstood. People always say, when I say, hey, so-and-so, what is your email marketing strategy? And they basically say, I don't have one. Or they say, I send like one email every 3 months or something. Or they say, oh, isn't email marketing strategy, just when you send like Black Friday emails? And the answer to all three of those is hell no. You have to be sending a lot of emails. So stay tuned on that. And then the third channel that was very effective for my business for multiple reasons is working with influencers, influencer marketing, okay? And all three of these things that I'm talking about today are things that give you quick results. These are not long-term strategies. Again, if you follow me on Instagram or my podcast, I love SEO. I love the, visibility, places that help you show up on Google. I'm very passionate about long-term strategies for growth. But for today, I want to talk about things that get you quick wins, because I think that's important too for a business who, you're struggling to get sales and you kind of want some hope today on how you can make sales for next month. So influencer marketing, it's magical. It's amazing. It gets you amazing images. It gets you in front of new audiences. That's the most important thing. So generally for influencer marketing, you give product in exchange for them promoting you on their account. And for this context, I'm referring to Instagram only. I'm not referring to any other influencer marketing platforms. I'm really referring to working with influencers on Instagram. So basically, influencer marketing was a huge success for Dapper Dog Box. So over the 2.5 years, I really worked with probably hundreds of influencers. Most of them micro influencers. Some of them had, 50,000+ followers. Some of them had less. Some of them had a few thousand followers, really a variety of people, basically. But what that did for me was it really allowed me to get my product and my business in front of other engaged and wider audiences. That's huge. That's visibility. And I really had a very specific way of choosing influencers and really not only focusing on follower count, but focusing on other things, basically. So the metrics that you might not think of, but for me, I found that I had a very good way of choosing the right people who got me amazing results and amazing photos that I would then use for my website, for Instagram, for social media, for email marketing. So, those are three things, the three key areas that really helped me grow my business, again, to multi-six figures in 2 years. So if you are excited to learn more and you want to really know how you can increase your sales for your business in the next 30 to 60 days, click the link in my bio. I have a group coaching accelerator program. It is a 12-week group coaching program. It's going to be amazing. Essentially, it is teaching you the 3 fundamental areas of marketing that you need to know and you need to master. That's the thing. You can know about something, but you have to really master it to grow your business, to make more sales in the next 60 days. And so the 3 areas are, you can probably guess, Instagram, email marketing, and working with influencers. So these are the 3 that I think not I think, these are the 3 that literally brought me the most success and revenue for my business in the shortest amount of time. So I want to give you the quick wins so you can literally learn from me, implement all these awesome things I'm going to be teaching you, and make more money next month, the month after. So these are quick wins, and these are all part of a long-term strategy that will help and grow your business. So thank you so much. Click the link in my bio, and we can talk more tomorrow. All right. Thanks, guys.